Espanita me, senorita me, 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 Espanita me,
Greetings from Terry, N6TLU on location at the 2019 Vintage Electronics Expo, Kalamazoo, Michigan. I got here about 10 minutes to 8, and as you can see, there's like nobody in the parking lot. This is kind of like last year. It's a real bummer. So I guess I'll have to go inside and buy it all. I am on a bare bones tour this time because my crew decided not to help me out. So there's no Emmy, there's no Marcia. So you just got to put up with me. Let's go in, see what's going on. All right, so let's see if we can get in this place. Yeah, doing my bare bones tour.
Just like last year, huh?
Hey, what's the deal with the doors, guys? Clue me in.
We thought we were going to be able to get in and be early birds, but not anymore.
You mean they're keeping the doors locked until like 8? You're kidding me. They can't all be locked. Let's do a door test. This will be good. All right, door test. It's like what, 5 to 8? Locked up like a tomb. What's the deal?
752.
752. These guys are like losing out on money. I mean, there's like 5 of us out here. Just think of the cash they could pull in.
So where's Shortwave Girl?
Well, you know, that's the problem. She backed out on me, and so did Marcia. I don't even have my wagon. I'm hosed, man.
I was watching your videos the other day. I couldn't find the...
Capture this. Alright, so I've got like 8:01. Doors are still locked. I guess they just want us to go home, man. What do you think?
Well, I remember a long time ago you could come here early, and I think you could pay extra. You'd pay
extra.
You're
right, there was.
You could pay extra and go in as an early bird, and and I thought, well, you know, that worked out okay.
Yeah. It's like this place is locked up big time. You sure we're at the right place? Maybe we're at the wrong place.
No, I've been here before.
Wow. Open the door! Alright, so there's not very many people here, so it's a really good time to take a sweep through and see what we got. Let's check out the goodies. Hey, how you doing, man? So here's the arena. What we're going to do is we'll start over here at the left. Just take a nice slow walk through before all the people get here, so you get to see it before it's bought. All right, here we go. Some old horn speakers there. Beautiful Zenith console. Excellent. Old crusty guitar amp. That's a nice Fender. Not that familiar with them, but that looks like an original. Rocktron. Fixed a lot of those back in the day. Looks like Bose 601s and some 301s over there.
You guys got to pick up some stuff here. All my tables and all those are mine. You find something like it.
There's one of these remanufactured old radio things with a CD player. Yeah. Some old dusty record albums there. It's probably full of 78s. Let me see. Oh yeah. That's Lorraine Doris's. Hey, how you doing, man? Just doing a quick scan. I got some stories for you. Lots of record players. You know, vinyl is coming back, people. Matter of fact, I think there's more vinyl for sale now than there are CDs. So Heathkit unit back there. Chrome knobs, very cool. Lots of goodies. Should have my pick because there's not a lot of people here. Helicopter S40A, 35 bucks. That's not a bad deal. I think I've told you guys a story, but the skipper on Gilligan's Island was trying to modify one of those to become a transmitter to get him off the island. You need to check that episode out. It's a National 183D. Pretty rough shape. What do we got here? Like something that they'd bring Frankenstein back to life with. Very cool. Must be an old crystal receiver, I'm guessing, because there's the little cat hair element. It's pretty wild. Looks like a Bakelite radio. German one, I guess. Can't read it, so it must be German. Another console? Yeah, that is very interesting. You gonna light it up? Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Wow. So they've got like a, a film behind it, right?
Yeah,
the light,
film strip. And it goes through a mirrors system and magnifies it.
Wow. That's a beauty. So it's a Montgomery Ward, right?
Yeah, airline. From 1937.
With a magic eye too.
Yes.
Beautiful. Is it all restored then?
Yes.
Yeah. Excellent. So do you do this as just a hobby or a business?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, good luck on the sales, man.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Got some more over here. Some Zeniths. There's one of those black dials. That's the one you want, guys. Still got one covered up. I have to come back to this. Down here a little further. See a helicopter. Sorry, I don't have Emmy to chase around. She's actually at some type of a family get-together. Left Grandpa hanging. How you doing?
Good, how about you?
Good, just talking to myself.
Oh, okay.
No, I do videos of this stuff every year.
Oh,
This is your stuff here?
yes.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, we sold a lot yesterday.
Good. It's what you need. Don't want to come here and not sell anything. So we got one over here playing. Two-checker up there. Right,
Good
might
old
hit.
45.
Hello.
Got a whole bunch of
That's what I look for. Is I can see. I've tried.
Bunch of records here.
Come out of my personal collection because when I was younger, I was an LP guy, and as I got older, I went to 45s because they're lighter.
Then cassettes, right?
Yeah. No cassettes.
What?
Give
Right, here we go. Radiola 26. I just love looking at this stuff. I'd buy it if I had more money, but I don't have any money, man.
Are you our famous photo person that always takes the?
I'm the guy, man.
Yeah, you do. I looked at them many times and looked for my. Oh, I wonder if I'm going to be in it this time.
Oh, well, here you are.
There you are.
Sales been okay?
What's that? Yeah,
sales good?
Sales are good. Yeah,
Good.
Sales are good. I'm happy with it.
Excellent.
You know, we've been at it for quite a while now, and
Yep.
trying to
Yeah.
keep the hobby going and everything. And,
Yep. Well, you always have beautiful equipment.
Yeah.
Those consoles look nice. A nice Zenith black dial there.
Yeah,
And what's
yeah.
the one behind you there? It's
that
a
is it's a Simplex.
huh.
It was made in it was made in Sandusky, I think.
Okay.
Ohio. You know, so it's kind of an unusual make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Keep it going.
Yeah.
Good seeing you.
Yeah, take care.
All right, let's swoop around this way. Like I say, we're just going to cover this whole thing nice and slow. Got some type of
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
crazy record player there. All Bakelite. Very cool. An Admiral. All right, keep it going. You can buy anything you want here, man. It's wide open to you. No competition yet.
Yeah, this is nice. You get hardware.
Sure.
Try to repair a triplet meter.
Oh, okay. Good thing is there's no seller here, so you can just fill your bag.
Well, it's Jeff.
I know, I'm kidding. Just kidding. There he is.
Here's a man who wants to buy a whole pile of fully restorable Bakelite radios.
Excellent.
Isn't that right?
Let's make it happen.
Oh, he's also getting
I'm
parts.
the hardware guy. I'm trying to fill these bags. But
I was going to bring the aluminium.
Alright, so we got some 1625s here in the original boxes. Got this jobber playing. See you there? Hot, right? Let's see what it is. Got an extension cord in my way. That's how you get your power here. He'd be the guy who had to plug that in. Alright, here we go. Gerard table. Looks like a Heathkit piece. It's a tuner though. A rusty amp for you. There's another Heathkit piece here. Oh yeah. Transistorized though. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so we got a bunch of pointers for old radios, knobs, etc. A lot of stuff here that if you got that radio and you need that knob, you'd pay about anything to get it, wouldn't you? That's what we do with the swap meets. So over here, looks like a tube caddy. Bunch of goodies. Some old drawers over here full of goodies. Let's see what that is. Oh yeah. Finished tube sockets, terminal strips, some old crusty tubes, switches. You may think, oh, that's a bunch of junk. But you know what? When you're in need and you want to keep your radio original, that's a jewel. It's not junk. Alright, so we got another table to hit, and then we're going to loop around, looks like to the middle.
Oh, I still do it.
Look at that jobber. It's like the matching transformers in there. I don't know if that was original.
Yeah, see, I haven't seen her at all. I haven't seen her. She was in Farmers
Rat
Hill,
Shacker
so
TRS-80.
got a hug from her.
For all you cult followers, I bet you it's like $5.
Actually, both.
Bunch of albums down here. Some CDs. Cassettes. I'm not going to go through those because there's probably a spider in there waiting for me. Some floppies. Everybody needs those. There's a beauty. National NC 60.
You already got the other stuff, right?
Lots of good stuff. Here's a heavy boat anchor. The SX42. If I had one of these, I just love it. Gorgeous radio. But you got to use a crane to get it into your shop. Not in bad shape. With the original speaker.
That's how much stuff is in that order house.
Another Helicrafters with a accessory antenna. Love it.
3 big trailers of scrap metal, once it's shredded.
Well, Pat, $3.
I sold 2 PA amps that you can convert into guitar amps pretty easily. Alright. Precision generator. Some kind of a military generator. I've seen those before, don't know what it is. There's a Motorola unit. It smells nice and vintage, that nice musty smell. I love it. Color analyst. You working on a TV these days? Probably not. Hey, there's one of those horns in case you're hard of hearing. You just jam that right there in your ear and you say, hey, right? Alrighty. Lots of good stuff. Just depends on what you're looking for. Original dial glass for Fisher. Echophone. You know, if I had my crew, they could actually pull these things out of the box and show you. Like I say, they stiffed me. A couple microphoniums down here. I'm sure those are not vintage. Lots of radios. Lots and lots. So if you're into refurbishing, restoring, I mean, look at these prices. 20 bucks. They're cheap. You could have a lot of fun with these, learn a lot about radio. That fly was for sale, but he got away from me. That's pretty nice. I like that. I like the looks of that jobber. Here's a big old RCA amp. Look at those 6L6s. I bet you those 6L6s are probably worth 100 bucks. Not a lot on this table, but there are some really cool vintage things like these pictures. Check that out. From back in the day. I doubt the pictures are for sale, but it's probably the people that maybe own these radios back in the day. Not sure. This poor thing needs some work. Somebody punched out the speaker grill. However, it appears as though they've made a new plate for it. $30. Not a bad deal. So here is a little cool time clock. It says Dural. Never heard of it, but man, is that thing cool. U.S. Air Force metal. I should buy that. I deserve it. I was in the Air Force for 12 years, okay? Geiger Counter. They'd never let us take those down into missile sites. I wonder why. Love the hat, but I bet you it's taken. Another radio. $300. What's inside? Cool. Some old speaker raids there. Ooh, I see something on the floor. It's a Collins. Which one is it? 75A3. Looks pretty rough. Dial's like all discolored. I'm sure that maybe these were purchased. Here's a 180 Hammerland. Also in pretty rough shape. You can see some water damage on top. Alright. Some of this stuff is still covered up. I'll try to hit it later. Right now I'm just trying to cash in on the fact there's not a lot of people here. And there's a nice tube checker. Precision. Not really familiar with that one. More goodies. Looks like an old radio in the box for $40. This guy looks like he's in a homebrew cabinet. Lots of stuff to project with. Super Defiant. These are great radio. I think they have push-pull audio maybe. Maybe not. Either way, it's a beautiful radio. Love the cabinets on them. There is a highly modified Helicrafter speaker, I think. What the heck happened to that thing? Somebody made a very nice test bench unit.
The concession area is now open.
Dynaco preamp.
Grab some coffee or breakfast.
There's a Dyna kit. That must be a tuber there. And of course, this one's transistorized. Got a Knight multiplex adapter. And here, never heard of that. Acro sound. That looks like a hybrid unit of some type. All right, let's go. Quite a few tube checkers at this swap meet. B&K. I don't see any prices. Usually in tube checkers, you're gonna pay because they are getting hard to find. Got a Motorola unit there, Zenith on top. Lots of tubes. Lots of tubes. You know, a lot of these tubes aren't made anymore. How you doing, man? Been here a couple times. There's the floor specials. We got a Knight kit. R55 receiver. I hear they're kind of drifty. Some more amps. Some nice National NC57. I've had a couple of those. Another S40. Now that's just the S40, not the S40A. Clearance sale. Alright. Couple nice consoles. You know, people do a lot of things with these cabinets. You can convert them into aquariums, a bar, or you can actually pop a speaker in there in your own chassis and you got a custom guitar amp. Some jewels down here. How you doing, man?
Hey, you're doing all right, buddy.
All right, look at here. I would say something's been living in here. I mean, we really got it going on. There's some seeds there. A lot of shredded paper. Boy, these babies are rough. But if you're looking for parts.
These little loving chairs on the base.
Yeah. All these look like they've really been through it. Little mousies chomping on them. A lot of rust. Once again, for parts, I would not recommend restoration. But you can find anything at the Vintage Electronics Expo. Do you have a turntable at home?
Yes,
yeah?
many.
All right. See, everybody's getting back into vinyl. What do we got here? Bad Company. I had that album. What was that, Rod Stewart? Oh yeah, Rod Stewart. Loverboy. That is a great album. There's some good stuff here. Wish I had a turntable. These days I'm just running a Marantz CD player. Some more Ruffians here. Wow. Hey, they're still around at least, right? Better than them being in the dump. Ooh, check this out. Look at that dial. Obviously somebody cleared out a barn, I'm guessing. Alright. What else we got? Goodie box. Some 78s. So when I was a kid, we used to take 78 records. We go over to the schoolyard, throw them like frisbees, and let them hit the building and blow up. We thought that was big fun. We were kids, okay? Scanner. Those are about worthless these days. I don't think there's anything on the police bands anymore. I believe aircraft is still active, 108 to 136, but that's AM. TAC cassette deck. Solid state amp there. I love the color of this jobber. Isn't that nice? seafoam green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously painted.
Yeah. Still cool looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, from a distance, right? Some oil lamps here. Look at there. I found Aladdin's lamp. I've been looking for Aladdin's lamp.
You bet.
Two of them.
I do need a wish, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
This one's complete and ready to go. Just needs kerosene.
I owe him
Some kind of a crazy military jobber here. It's wild. Ah, scope. I'm always looking for scopes. I'm not a big fan of the ones with floppy drives. This got the 3.5-inch floppy for memory. Sure, it doesn't work. Free stuff in the green bin. Big old tuning caps. Nice transformer. You could either build something or tie a chain to it, and I bet you it'd hold your boat steady. It's like some old power conditioners. Some wood radio. Oh, I love the dials on these. These GEs. I love those. I've never seen radio like that, man. Those are beautiful. And that is 160 working. That one's 100. A lot of old radio manuals. And I see another scope. Soldering equipment. Tektronix. Oh, I love this. We gotta go over here. What do you got going over here, man? All right. I bet you I won't get popped for copyright if I put that on there, huh? Let's check it out.
Okay,
Ranchero.
Can always find someone to pay.
California.
Senorita, a sweet papita. Her other love he'll soon forget. If he's a
Dynaco. PAS3, guys. That's the most sought after unit there is, right? Tube type preamp.
Okay. I don't have a decent pair of speakers.
I don't know how much that coffee cup is.
I did refoam them. I don't think I have.
Oh, sorry guys, just cutting through here.
No, it's
hello.
Nice speakers. I bet I was just using them in the garage and had it disconnected and came in here. So, yeah. Make an off ride.
Nice vintage stuff. Tube caddy full of tubes. For what? $5?
I think there's some marked and then there's some that.
Oh, I was kidding. I was gonna make an offer for the whole thing.
Oh.
I was kidding. It's a joke.
Okay.
Just joking. Yeah.
Let me count all of them.
Yeah, no doubt. Hello. Just gonna scan your stuff, not the sandwich. Unless you want to share. Oh, that's a breakfast sandwich.
Not much left.
I got you.
I was just looking at it. It doesn't look too bad either.
Look at that microphonium. It's a beauty. Is that made by Shure, right? Maybe? It's got an S on it. I'll go with it. Wow. That's one big beer bottle. Close and plays. Little lathes for your records. Alright, let's go over here. Okay, it's project time. Either that or if you need some kindling. This stuff burns really well. Look at their old TV guides. That's cool. I think we got some more barn specials down here. Ah. Yeah, they're rough. Some more up here. Just think how happy your wife would be if you brought home a box of this stuff, huh? You say, well, you know, it's a project. I plan on getting to it. It's gonna happen someday. I'm gonna restore that. Like this jobber here. There's your radio, and there's the tubes you need to fix it. I mean, how can you pass that up? I'm sure there's a lot of jewels here I'm passing up. Look at there. What's this, a little video game? Yeah. Zack Man. Made by Tandy. Back in the day, I would have killed for that. Is this a little football game? It's crazy. Yeah, a lot of these jobbers are in rough shape. Probably get them really cheap, I bet. 15 bucks, you know, this speaker just needs a little reconing, guys. Come on. Nothing wrong with that. Ooh. You want some PCB oil? Good stuff. Oh, look at there. Now, you see all that insulation material there? That was gathered by Mousies. That's not stock. Alright. Steel wool, in case you want to polish up one of those chassis and make it look like new. Wow. We got some rough stuff here. More than likely, they'll be taking it all back home. I bet you that's a heavy monster there. Alright, more tables to hit. Got an old Philco here. Tape-o-matic. We'll have to take a look at the front of that. Probably reel-to-reel, I'm guessing. Zing around here to the front. Hey. Oh, this is cool. Town Crier. I love that. That's wild. Yeah, it is a reel-to-reel. Old vintage soldering irons. I would not recommend those for circuit board work. Look at that little silver tone. 30 bucks. Some more vintage mics. This appears to be a Zenith. Ooh, Pioneer. A lot of you guys are collecting these jobbers. $25. Says, looks like one channel's bad.
Bill, where are you at?
Stack of 78s. Oh, check this out. I remember these old red plastic records. That's very cool. And a lot of LPs. You're going to find a lot of these records coming out of the woodwork since everybody's getting back into it. I might have to snag that Pioneer. I bet you one of you guys would want it. Oh, look at here. I'm sure these are high dollar though. That's another Pioneer. The original book. Alright. And what do we got here? Ooh. Macintosh. It's a beauty. Pioneer.
Makes a
hey, how you doing, man?
Without this on it.
Oh, sorry. Here, oh, okay. I got you.
That's
oh, yeah. She is gorgeous, man.
I'm the second owner.
Yeah. Yep. You're here every year. I've seen your stuff in the past, man. You always got nice, clean equipment. I had that album 2112. I wasted that record. I played it so many times, man. Some reels. Alright, these look like some restored radios. 2 on eBay. Uh-oh. Not supposed to talk about eBay at these swap meets. Keep that down.
They are everywhere. Hey, more than welcome.
Prices are right though. How you doing, man?
I see you every year.
Yeah, yeah. You still have the same radios. What's the deal?
No, they're not the same. I had this one here last year, but I put a no, not for sale. But it's the only Admiral I got, and I hate to get rid of it. It plays great, but
yeah, it's cool looking. Kind of has that little transoceanic feel to it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's got great sound.
Yeah, man.
I sold a decent amount of radios yesterday. So.
Good. Yeah, I wasn't here yesterday. I had to work, so kind of took me away from the fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all right, man. I got today.
Well,
so far, there's not a lot of people here, so I can get some really good footage.
Yesterday was pretty busy. I was really happy.
Good.
Yeah.
Good deal. All right, man. I'll come around and visit.
All right.
Just doing the initial shooting. Wow, look at this chopper. What the heck is that?
That is cool.
That is. Wow. It's from Russia?
I've never seen anything like it. He's got a big article on it.
Oh, wow.
If you speak Russian, it's a great radio.
Yeah. The back's not open though, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is it? Oh, we gotta look at the back.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's interesting how they built that up.
Oh, yeah.
Dual speakers.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. One of a kind there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent.
You don't see that every day.
No. Ooh. Take a look at the back of this radio. Yeah. Those aren't bean cans, people. Those are IF cans and coils. Some more camera stuff here. Hey, man. How's it going?
Good.
Just doing my initial walkthrough. Man, is this your stuff?
Yeah, Joe's
good. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Wow.
Where's your wife at this year? Usually she's with you.
She's stiff to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, 'cause she's the one who...
We're about halfway through. Some other stuff has been uncovered, so we'll have to go back and revisit those areas. There are people starting to show up, as you can see. Right, let's do an aerial shot for you. Here we go. Hey, do you want to be on my YouTube channel? Do it every year. Just say hi. Where are you from?
We're from around Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, geez. So you had a heck of a trip.
Yeah.
But I bet you it's cooler up here than it is down there.
a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to hit like 93, 94 today. Something like that.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
well, after this, we're going to head over to the lake.
Ah. Lake Michigan?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, have fun. Hope you have good sales. See you. Okay. Some needles. $3 a piece. Not bad. Just a clean unit. How you doing?
Good. If you want to come and take a picture of the back of these, you can.
Okay, I'll come around.
You're welcome.
Whoa! Wonder if that was a capacitor blowing up over there. Something went off.
Is this a podcast?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. I'll be around in just a second. Spartan. That's a beauty. Wow. Hey, there's another one of those Lannard Town, whatever it was, radios. There's two of them here. Wow. Another guitar amp. Very 60-ish looking GE record player. Come around the backside, check out your goodies. So, yeah, you're going to be on there. Do you restore these?
No, this gentleman.
This guy does. Okay. You're the restoring guy, right? These are your radios?
I'm not really a restorer, but
okay.
Whatever.
Okay, yeah. Clean it, make sure it works, right?
Right.
Good enough. All right, I'll take a look at the backs of these jobbers.
Or we'll tell them what it does and doesn't do.
Well, that's always good to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Because people come back here next year and say, hey, you remember that radio you sold me?
Right. They will come back next year.
Well, I don't remember you.
I'll be here next year, so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
Now, you don't have your daughter with you today.
Nope, they all bailed on me.
People really get excited for what you're doing.
Yeah, I have fun. You know, it's fairly easy to put it together. I'm just walking around shooting what I see. And I just try to go nice and slow so everybody can take it in. A lot of people say, geez, you walked right by that. You know, yeah.
You can't have everything.
That's right. Yeah. I got to go over and check out this big system playing because I've been listening. Is it this system or over there?
That's his.
This right here?
All this belongs to this guy back here.
Ah, okay. All right.
He's playing some good music.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, look at that Marantz. I'm a big Marantz fan.
Are you going out the way? Are you going away?
Some EV speakers. Wow. Excellent. A little reel-to-reel jobber there. And this must be what's playing. That's another thing that's kind of fun about coming to these things is people are playing some old vintage music, you know. You take a look around, so people are kind of dancing around a little bit, right? So it's just fun. You get to see the vintage stuff. People are always cool. And if you just come here to look, that's just as enjoyable as coming here and buying, as far as I'm concerned. It's all eye candy, right? There's a Opus. Now this is a German radio. I actually had one of these. I didn't get that kind of money though. Some rare beauties here. What do we got here? Wow. Yeah, it's all right. I don't want to miss this guy. And over here, Grundig. Works. 180, that's not bad at all. I think it even has a record player. Let's see. Yep, there it is. Cool. Man, this is a creature feature. This thing must be almost 4 feet wide. I don't know who makes it. Pretty cool stuff. Right, last aisle coming up. So here's some beauties. It's a JBL cabinet. Empty. But man, you could build yourself one cool subwoofer out of that. Right? This jobber here on those spindle legs, I think they called it. Got a little disco going on. Should have wore my white suit. There we go. Huh. It's a good thing I'm not buying today. I'd be in trouble. You got your typical t-shirts and all that good stuff. Maybe I can find something that I could actually wear at work, because these are collared shirts and that's allowed. I think I'm gonna snag one of those. All right. Lots of goodies. Now, so you're here every year, right?
Every year, yeah.
Yeah. Do you live in the area then, or?
Muskegon.
Okay. Well, that's a heck of a haul.
Oh, it's about an hour and a half.
Yeah. Probably a little cooler up there than down here.
Not by much.
I ain't no good, man. I'll take a look at your goodies here. What's this one? That's one of those armchair radios, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who makes it?
That's Farnsworth.
Huh. I've seen the Zeniths. I've never seen a Farnsworth.
It's kind of unusual.
Yeah.
It's too bad somebody put a plant on it, but you hide it with another radio.
Sure. Or a doily. You can put a doily on there, right? Look at this jobber. I think it's a national. Yeah, NC 156. Boy, what happened to the finish on that poor thing?
It's Navy surplus. I think it went down with the ship.
Yeah.
But the chassis is really nice. It looks ugly.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It looks ugly.
Yeah.
But it's got lots of potential.
That requires a separate power supply, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Yep. What's this little cute thing here? Is that like a VFO?
Signal generator.
Huh. Oh, night. Must be transistorized, I'm guessing. Wow. Cool. Gorgeous stuff. You need to get rid of these heavy ones, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. 20 bucks, people. That ain't bad.
Ever heard of a Wright DeCoster?
No.
That's a Wright DeCoster speaker made in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Wow, is the back open? Oh, yeah. Look there.
You don't see many of those.
No. We gotta check out this original paperwork on the back of this jobber. Cool. Thanks, man. It's good seeing you.
Good to see you.
Hi.
Morning.
Just scanning the goodies. See a PTO over there for Collins I'm taking. 10 bucks, that's a deal.
Well, it's not for R390, it was from a T195 transmitter, but you should be able to use the parts.
Yeah.
If you needed parts for a R390 vehicle.
Yeah. Excellent. Thank you. Another NC57. Second one today. Yeah, let's take a look under the hood. All right. Oh, she's clean. And that's the one with the power transformer, so it's not the DC model that they made, right? No. Ooh, treasure chest. Wow, I just love that box. It's beautiful.
I think World War I. It's a military thing. I got it in Bahrain, so I don't know. I have to look at the spelling. If it's British, I think it's probably American. But
yeah. Well, I love that.
No, it's just all nice, and I don't understand. But I don't know why that's there.
Yeah, like maybe it had an optional lock mechanism at one time or something.
Well,
because it looks like usually they'll have the little turnkey deal there, but
see this one, it's so push down.
Yeah, little latches on the side.
Yeah, and now it holds it. But
it's beautiful.
It is.
All right, so I made my first purchase. I got this for you, Andrew. Take a look, man. We're thinking it's like, you said maybe World War I?
World War I, it's
yeah.
military involved.
Yeah, this is the real McCoy, man. Bringing it home. All right, got more goodies here. So I made my first purchase. I'm not gonna get in any trouble for that though, because I'm not keeping it, right? Right. You just never know what you'll find at these shows. You really gotta look. Coming back through, man. Sorry. Look at there. Did you just buy this?
No, that's his.
Oh, it's yours. Okay. Yeah. Man, so it's a record player, I'm assuming, right? Oh yeah. Yeah, you probably don't want to play the Beatles' White Album on that, if you know what I mean. Lathe. What do we got here? Man, there's some cool stuff here. Thanks, man. Crosley there. Looks like we got a little homebrew radio made out of a Quaker Oats canister. Very good. So these are the radios that are like extremely expensive. People love those cabinets. I can't remember what it's called. I'm not an expert on that, but that's probably why you don't see a price on it. Another one here. Motorola. Cool. Well, I love this. Looks like taillights on an old 50s car. Crosley. So good as a Zenith down here. Black dial. So I was talking to somebody last night on the little chat line about black dial Zeniths. There it is, Lacey. Spartan. Some very cool stuff. Hey man, how's it going?
Hi Terry, good morning.
How's good? Sales all right?
Fair.
Yeah?
Fair.
Did you bring some jewels? I see some boat anchors over there.
I always bring something of interest for you.
Yeah, right. I'll take a look here, man. Wow, what's a little squeeze ball?
You know, that's kind of a predecessor to the clap switch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, instead of the clapping.
Yeah. Oh, it's a high pitch like a dog whistle.
Right, right. That's from the 60s.
Yeah. Wow. A whistle switch. I love it. I might have to buy that just to feature it on YouTube.
There you go.
Yeah.
That toe brownie, that's an interesting piece.
This wood one here?
Uh-huh. It's a Browning kit from the middle 30s.
It was a kit?
Yes, and it used a pre-wired Tobe tuner.
Is the back open?
Yes, it is. And I have, this is the general coverage tuner in there now, and this is the amateur band spread tuning unit. They swap them out and swap dial scales.
Yeah.
They have a different receiver out of it.
Huh. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to cut. I got to do some close-ups on this. All right, so is this made by Meisner then?
Yes, it's a Meisner kit called the Traffic Master.
It was just a receiver then?
First, yes, general coverage.
Okay.
First came out around 38, 39, somewhere around there.
It's just like brand new.
Yeah, it's this gorgeous one.
Is it working?
Never plugged it in.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's more of a display model anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just been a shelf queen.
Oh, this is a beauty. Skyrider?
Yeah, SX11.
Yeah.
36.
Panasonic there. Wow. No lift lid on this though, right? So you gotta pull the whole shell off to see the inside of that style. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Alright, we got some more goodies. There's a lot of nice stuff here this year. Little airline, very cool. Now these are old transistor radios, right? In disguise. This stuff's really hard to find these days, so it's kind of fun to see it. There's this guy, remember me?
I sure do.
Yeah, there's no Emmy this year.
Yeah, well, good.
Yeah, she boycotted it. She's getting older. She's getting older and she's losing interest.
Oh, is that right? Oh, my
yeah,
goodness, that's not good.
I know. I got to work on her, man.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You got good stuff.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I love seeing these old transistor radios. It's really cool. And so is everybody on YouTube, of course.
Yes, yeah.
They get a free tour. You know, you should actually charge for me shooting this video. Think of the money you could make.
Yeah. Well, you do this for yourself, or
yeah, I just
for some TV station or something. Okay, all right. Gee, maybe I should have shaved this morning, huh?
Did I?
Maybe I should have.
Oh,
shaved
you should
this
have. Yeah.
You're gonna have to let me know this time.
I will. I will. All right, so this guy's got some super cool stuff. Kind of makes it fun to see this equipment. Pretty rare. So we're going to go to the middle where his prize pieces are. He's allowing me to come in there, and I'll show you those. Remember, everything you're seeing are radios. Alright, there we go. Check out the Primo pieces. At first I thought this was Barbie, but I don't think that's Ken. Very cool. Slot machine radio, I guess. Lights even work. I wonder if it's got the arm. Yep, it's got the arm. Ooh. I'll have to ask him about that spelling.
Oh, no.
What's that?
It's the scale.
Okay.
It's the
So you hand built this. You hand built it.
That is correct.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. So this wasn't carved. This was assembled out of little pieces of wood. How cool is that? That's the love for the hobby right there. Gotta have it. So my favorite color, everybody, is green. And these days I'm wearing a large.
Good size?
Yeah, it's perfect. This is what I need right there.
Those are 33.
33? Even though I feature you on YouTube? Give me, how about 10% discount? 30? Good? All right, let's do it. All right, so we got some more over here. How you doing, man? These your goodies over here?
Yes, sir.
All right. Have they been restored then?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The ones that say works.
Oh. Well, for 40 bucks restored, that's a steal. Yeah. Crosley. You see, people, this stuff is not that expensive. So if you're looking for something cool to have in your living room, you know, people come over and they say, man, where'd you get that? Look at this Zenith. Man, I love that chopper. Price is hidden. Here we go. Ah, there it is. 180. Well worth it though. Wow, that jobber is beautiful. So what you can do, you know, since AM radio is kind of a thing of the past, is you can hook up like an MP3 input, a little 1/8" audio jack, and you can pipe like in your phone, iPhone, whatever you guys call it, into it and listen to your music that way. And it actually sounds pretty good because remember, that's tube audio, right? Some wabbit ears. A lot of people probably have no idea what that is, right? I think these are like O scale train cars. My dad was into HO. So he had this big crazy train set in his basement with a bridge and everything.
There'll be an Expo North where the auction was.
Take a look at this.
So head over and
Piano.
benefit of many decades of experience.
It is a radio. There's the dial.
Their tricks and tips starting at 9:30 in Expo North.
Philco 60. I've actually converted some of those into guitar amps. Don't start hating on me. The way I look at it is they're still here. Not in the dump, right? Westinghouse.
If someone has lost a set of keys, please check your pockets.
Motorola. I got my key.
Your keys. They were left at the ending table.
I did lose $1,000. Maybe they'll give me that if I tell them.
Keys, please come to registration to retrieve
Wow,
them.
look at that. That's a mantle clock, not a radio. Cool though. Okay, we've got more over here. Is this a Beckman? It sure is. My favorite meter, the Beckmans, with that rotary select switch. I don't like auto range meters. They can fool you. A little larger than a cell phone. Hey, there's the bat phone, right? Batman, help us. Ooh, I love this blue thing. What is that? It's a CB base station. Tell me that's not super retro looking. Wow, it's on that base with a code key. Oh. You do have a lot of antennas going on here.
That's my version of an antenna farm, not his.
When I was in the Air Force, these, as we called ghetto blasters, sold quickly. Everybody had those with their favorite tape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check that jobber out. Can't tell if it's old or not. It looks like it is. Questioner. Okay. I don't know what that is. It's a game. Well, yeah. Little electronic game. You select your answer and touch the probe and it'll go bzzz. Kind of like the old Operation game. Yeah. Some cool vintage stuff. Got some tubes over here. How you doing? Check out the stereo system. It's a Fisher with ohm power speakers. I've never seen that model of the ohm speakers. I've heard a lot about ohm, though they're supposed to be really good. Jackson tube checker. $100. GE radio. These look like little tuning assemblies. Silvertone radio. One of those Bose speakers, I guess like a center channel speaker. Black radio there. Made by Benris. Never heard of it, but it's cool. Appears to be a radio too. Some cannabis hanging out of the back, maybe. Alright, what we got here? I believe that's an old Hammond amplifier. Oh yeah, it's got that AO number on the transformer. Panasonic radio. You're usually spinning vinyl for me. No vinyl today?
Well, I'm going to. I'm playing 45.
40. That's cool. Yeah, whenever. You know, whenever you're ready. Oh, you're gonna do it. All right. Let's show the setup. So that's a 45 adapter.
Yeah, we were playing his home cut records.
Regular one's 33 78.
Oh.
And a friend of mine just got the latest.
So does the changer operation work? Still drops record and all that good stuff? Okay.
Yeah, well,
cool. That'd be good to show.
Oh yeah, it's like these are like old sewing machines. You just clean all the old grease out and oil it.
Yeah.
They come back to life, you know.
All right.
Toward the, because there's a rubber.
So it's Gerard, right?
Yeah, Gerard Type A. This particular one's 1959.
Mm-hmm.
Bought here for $10 about 4 years ago, extravaganzas ago.
Can't beat it, man.
Yeah, it's, my friend did the.
You load records or any of that, so
I don't have
this
the
would be
speaker,
good.
and I don't have
So
the
we got a
cases.
Bell amplifier, right?
A Bell 2200C.
Recording amp.
Got a stack of 45s on the changer. So this will drop each record automatically.
It's got the same kind of a
Set my tracking weight.
Head and the arm are probably the same. There's gearing.
Yeah. One
it's 70
General Electric.
33.
Well, I'll give you the tour.
Shift.
Sure.
Okay.
RPX series Golden Treasure cartridge. They were like the top of the line in that series. These were geared towards professional use in radio stations. Rated at slightly higher output.
All right, just plugs right into the arm, huh? That's cool. Here we go.
That I don't have the playback.
This is a 45.
The recording for it. If you want to play one, I haven't even played with the thing. I've had it for a couple of years. I restored the amp, never even powered it on. Recapped it, and it's like. But I met a guy that he used to work at a radio station back in the 70s. I think it's just on your way here.
What we got for speakers? ARs?
Small ARs, Teledyne here.
There's an old Philco 70. This is a Thorola. Never heard of it. Look at the hand-wound coils in there. I'm guessing 1940s. Must be some prize tubes here. Little radio. Hey, man. All right. You don't have your TV plan.
Well, I had a plan, but I sold them yesterday. Really good. We did very good yesterday.
All right, good.
But everybody needs a conversation piece. Here you go. You need that on your kitchen table. We don't care where you put it.
Yeah.
Bedroom. I mean.
Yeah. When we were kids, we'd shoot those with .22 rifles. Yeah. They're pretty interesting when they went off. Yeah.
Well, they're still not ready to go. They got the early television museum down in Columbus, Ohio, and they were going to start doing refurbishing the tube, putting new guns in and stuff. Bought the equipment, got it up and running, but they're still not there yet. So, don't throw away your duds.
All right, excellent. Good to know. Yeah.
Okay.
Good seeing you, man.
You bet.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Yeah, yesterday was the good day.
That's what I hear.
Best day I ever had. I was swap.
You can blame my crew for stiffing me and not showing up. Just me today, but it'll still be a good video. Good seeing you. Get. Little amplifier. Looks like it runs a pair of 6 AQ5s. A lot of cool stuff. All right, so there's other items that weren't available yet, so we're going to go and hit some of those. Kind of do another walkthrough. I'm sure there's a lot of goodies here. Like, I don't think that this equipment was uncovered. So there's a Gerard turntable, Techniques receiver. SA 500, very clean. A Bogan, $300. A Zenith Cobramatic. Now take a look at the tone arm. See it? It's a snake. Huh? It's pretty wild. It's 478s. Got a Harman Kardon. This is one of those all-in-one units. The turntable amplifier. I don't think it has a tuner though. It's got speakers with it. Got us a little GE system here. I love that dial. Very cool artwork. Built-in speakers. T1000. Book of Opera. Wow. Very cool. And more goodies over here. Soldering iron. You always want to dig through boxes because there could be hidden little jewels.
Don't use a whole lot. Don't fill it up. I know. You only fill a little bit because it doesn't last long. You only have, once you attract them, then you get them. But you've got 9.
It looks like this cabinet's been repainted. But they did a beautiful job. It's really nice and glossy. Feta. What is this, an old scope? No, it's a Helicrafter's TV. Some information on it right there.
Because we don't want to be...
Some gorgeous equipment here. It's just too bad the attendance isn't up, but I hear that the sales yesterday were better than today. So all these are restored, plug and go condition. So if you're not into restoring radios, you'll pay a little bit more, but you'll just be able to plug her in and enjoy. Carmen, never heard of it. Kind of looks like a Grundig in a way. Box full of tubes. Earrings. That's what I came for. What do we got here? Old Tombstone radio. There's an Akai reel-to-reel. I was never into reel-to-reels. I know there's a following for it, but to me it was just too messy to deal with. Nice Denon receiver. 60 bucks. Very cheap. Here's an Onkyo. Only $30. So you can still get good deals on stereo equipment. Heck, bye.
No, I like it. I thought
Kenwood.
Just a reminder,
Bunch
starting
of turntables.
It's been delayed, worked by a couple minutes, but starting in just a couple minutes, Mark Offit will be presenting repair tricks and tips.
You got a problem, man.
Yes.
There's no Marcia.
No.
So you gotta hug me instead.
Hey, I have no problem doing that.
How you doing, man?
Hey.
Yeah.
You good? Oh yeah, I did wonderful yesterday.
Good. Good. Yeah, Marcia's stiff to me. She got up, I'm not in the mood to go. I was like, well, who's John gonna hug?
Oh my, well, I have other ladies too.
Oh, did
Yeah.
You hear that, Marcia? You're out of luck.
No, Marcia's my favorite name. That's the key.
All right.
And
I guess I'll let you keep it.
I've watched a lot of your videos on my new iPad.
Ah, okay. All right.
And I love it when you drink wine while you're servicing.
That's, it's part of the presentation.
Yeah, it's all part of the fluff.
Yes. Yeah.
It's great. It's great.
All right,
but
man.
hey, but I need to dig in more. How far back have you filmed these extravaganzas?
Jeez. They're when we were up in Lansing and all that, so...
Like, have you gone like in the early 2000s?
Yep.
Or?
Yep.
So I need to look at a lot of them because I'm sure I'm on them.
Yeah, sure you are. Everybody knows who you are, man.
Here's what I got. At one of these meets, they laid a whole bunch of pictures out on a table from history of the meets that people took pictures and they just didn't know who they belonged to. There were like hundreds.
Really?
Of actual pictures.
Do you have, are they around?
Yeah, somebody has them yet. But I no, it was like a couple years ago.
Okay.
But I found myself in one of the pictures, so everybody who saw themselves in a picture could grab the picture.
Did you look better back then?
Yeah, I was thinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, right here, you know, that's kind of a problem.
Yeah.
But anyway,
it's an investment.
It's an investment. Yeah. Tell me about these parts.
Yeah, what do you got here?
So it came from
They're
the guy
Japanese,
down the
right? Yeah, they're.
That's what I figured.
See, this is all mine, and all this is mine.
Okay.
So they're mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were trying to figure out because this is an interesting looking
Yes.
pickup, so.
There's some kind of. Nobody's been able to tell me definitively what musical instrument they fit. Some people have claimed that this is from I think a mandolin.
Makes sense. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
You need a real musician though.
Yeah.
And some people have claimed that these come from a Japanese guitar with the reverse painting on the knobs.
Oh, that is
this thing here, I can't tell you anything about. It looks like a big electromagnet.
Yeah.
And these are something to do with the tightening the strings. I know that.
A little bridge assembly.
And these are other parts that come off the guitar somewhere. Don't ask me where, because I'm not a guitar player.
Yeah.
But you can make me an offer for this box.
So, because it is kind of a gamble.
It is a gamble. I agree.
So what I'm looking at is like $10.
I'm going to sell it because.
Without. All right. So is it battery powered? Yeah. So whoa. So the receiver's here. The transmitter's down here.
Got my hand.
Is it zapping you?
It's getting me. Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
We got a regulator over here. Yeah.
That's supposedly the output.
All battery powered.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, so that's
the transport.
okay.
All right.
Wow. So they're probably hearing this worldwide on every frequency.
Probably hearing that and everything.
Wow. Look at all the dry cells there. Man. Smell the ozone. Love it, man. Wow, that is excellent. Man. So this is all hand constructed.
Stuff still all for sale?
Yeah.
Wow. So what do you think of that, people? I've never seen anything like this. It is a work of art. All right, so you actually built this Spark. It's a transceiver, right? Receiver on top, transmitter on the bottom?
Right. Yeah. It's a transmitter and a receiver. It has a changeover switch on it where you can change antenna from receive to transmit.
Yeah.
And operates on batteries.
What frequency is it on, or is it trying to be on? I guess.
Well, originally it's a copy of something that was probably made around 1910, and it was supposedly around 40 meters.
Okay. So there's no crystal then, right? You just use a variable capacitor for the frequency, or?
No, it's just a coil for the transmitter.
Okay.
Just a coil and a spark unit, and they were pretty wide frequency.
What kind of high voltage are we looking at?
Oh, it's probably around 25,000, somewhere in there.
Wow. Whole bunch of ham equipment has just been uncovered. Nice Johnson matchbox.
Oh.
Those are the best tuner for the money. Got a 10-tech. Whole bunch of these modern transceivers. How you doing? Just gonna hit these real quick. I'll be right out of your way. Power supplies, speakers, etc. Couple straight keys. Of course, the Heathkit watt meter, you see those at every swap. That's a good price. 25 bucks. You always find a lot of Heathkit equipment. What do we got here? This is a box of micro switches. Obviously used. They're not clicking. There's some transmitting caps. People pay top dollar for them. I don't even know if they make those anymore. Bunch of meter movements. There's a whole box of them. So if you're building a little homebrew transmitter, analog meter is the way to go. License plate. Rusty radio underneath of it, but check this out. I think this is one of those old bump and go police cars. Yep, sure is. Wonder who made it. There's a company called Modern Toys. They made a lot of those. I had a lot of the trains back in the day. Ooh, there's another one of those Zenith black dials. They are the ultimate tabletop radio. Looks complete. Don't know what that knob's doing in there. All right, so what's your name, sir?
My name's Adam.
Adam, and you got yourself a Zenith. This is the robot.
Old shutter dial.
Shutter dial.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Just trying to match up some knobs, restore it, get the new belt drive.
Yep.
Repaired.
So you do have the cabinet, all the original
Got the cabinet
stuff?
at home, need to refinish it. It's in, aged condition, but it'll look real nice once.
So at your age, what got you interested in an old radio like that?
Well, I'm 35 now.
Okay.
I've been interested in old radios for about 20 or 25 years. So when I was a kid, I started tinkering with the old radios and finding an interest in them over newer technology, because I feel like they work better, they sound better.
And you know what? You fix that stuff up, it'll last another 50 years, man.
It gives me a good hobby, and I enjoy it.
Yeah, excellent. Excellent, man. It's good to see other people into it.
But when radio goes to all digital, we're kind of in trouble here.
Yeah, but you know what you can do with this, if you don't want to listen to AM, you can throw an MP3 and put it on the back.
Did that to one of the other ones. Another Zenith console that I have it has the Bluetooth and the auxiliary in.
Good, man.
So
Well, it's good to see younger people into the hobby, man.
Yep.
All right. All right, thank you.
We're out there. We're just fewer and far between, I guess.
All right. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Walk all over you.
All right, so check this out. This is a Yamaha CR620, the same model that I'm getting ready to send out to my daughter in Colorado. This one's operational, playing some Nancy Sinatra. Right? Excellent. So here is the bargain auction area. You're not supposed to go in here and pick through things, but people donate, I guess. And then they have a discount auction for these items. Not a lot of donations. I like that tube caddy over there, though. Right. Looks like some more 78 album holders. Old turntable there. Holistic 8-track player. Pioneer 6x9 speaker grills. I believe that's a Zenith chassis. And then we got this silver tone, kind of crank style record player. Spin the old lever, get her going. Should be a needle on here in the head, but there's not. Old Philco cabinet. I mean, just these cabinets alone are very decorative. You put them in your house after you clear all the rats out of them. But they're unique. Quite the conversation piece. And like I said, I've seen a lot of people converting these into like bars. So you put a mirrored background on that lid and have your glasses and your drinkies down here. Pretty cool stuff. All right, so I ran across a bill, right?
Yep.
And he says it's my fault that he's here. So what's
is.
your story, man?
Well, I found your YouTube channel,
Actually, I'm from Milford.
Oh, okay.
And but unfortunately, when I found the channel, it was the week after the January.
Ah, yeah, the Farmington one over there. Yeah. Excellent. So you had to drive all the way over here.
Oh yeah.
But look, I mean, you got the place to yourself. There's hardly anybody here, man. You get all kinds of goodies.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Excellent, man.
But it's really a lot of stuff to see. Very interesting, and this is the first time I've.
So what are you after?
Been to. Well, right now I'm searching for parts. I've got 6 students. I'm trying to plant some seeds, sort of in the same way that that I was introduced to radio and electronics when I was 10 years old. So
yeah, cat in the hat there. Did you see that?
Yeah,
little cat in the hat. Tickets for what?
50/50 drawing.
Ah,
It'll be a 3.
I'll get with you in a second.
All right.
Okay. All right. Well, it's great, man. It's good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, yeah. And now you'll be on the new video.
Yes.
Excellent.
Outstanding.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you. Well, it's a good thing I looked over here. Some new goodies just popped up. Look at that, baby. Go around the back side. Look at that in a minute. Got some more guitars here. Dan Electro. Ibanez. Pair of Dynaco monoblocks. Preamp. This guy's got good stuff.
I have stuff. I just got here.
Yeah.
I slept in.
Oops.
After yesterday.
Well, I would say you missed the rush, but you didn't. So you're in good shape.
I don't care.
Beautiful Pioneer 780. Macintosh. This guy's got the primo stuff, doesn't he? Dorn's table. Whoa. Man, why did I get rid of all my albums? What the heck is this?
New gold plugs in back.
Transcriptor turntable. I have never seen anything like this.
Nice table, especially for the money they bring.
Wow.
In mint condition, 350.
Another Macintosh. Man.
Do I
It's the
get
most beautiful stuff I've seen in the whole meet. This is excellent.
Well, I know that.
There's
100. Thank you.
There's 200.
That helps.
And there's 40.
Okay, appreciate it.
All right.
Wow. You can leave it here if you want and come back and get it later.
You know what? I'm going to leave right now anyway.
Well, I guess we got here best of
He bought the Thorns. You know, I would have actually bought that. It's a good thing he got it, so I won't get in trouble, huh? Conrad Johnson. This guy's got some really cool stuff. All right, you're on the air.
Okay, name's Greg Wilcox, Great Lakes Trader. I'm in Williamston, Michigan. I'm a member of the club. I bring a lot of high-end video or stereo gear to the show. Again, I have a shop in Williamston, Michigan, outside of Lansing, with about 20 times more goodies.
Excellent. Yep. So hopefully this brings you some business, man.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
That's part of why I'm here.
All right.
It isn't that the show is filled with buyers, but I came here to promote the shop.
Yep. Excellent. Good. Thank you. All right, so let's take a look on the back side of this guitar amp. See if we can spot the tubes up in there. Barely. But she all looks original. Man, this thing is gorgeous. If I was into it, I'd buy it, but I simply repair things. All right, so that's a wrap on the Bare Bones tour of the 2019 Vintage Electronics Expo. Even though the attendance was down, there's some cool stuff here, and I got to spend a lot of time with people hearing their stories of why they came, so it was fun. So I will see you in 2020, and hopefully my crew will be with me that time.